It finally happened. What's up, YouTube? The matchmaking update finally dropped, and it is way more massive than I ever thought it would be. First impressions is really amazing, some really good changes, and we'll go over everything. First things first, though, there's new ranks, or, well, some new ranks. So the ranks have been reduced to now 11. Has it always been 11? Has it been reduced? I don't think it's reduced. Yeah, we now have Acolyte, Sentinel, and Mystic as some of the lower ranks. And honestly, if you were a low rank player, this is definitely upgrades. I think Ritualist looks fucking sick. So does Emissary and Oracle. I'm not so sure I like the Eternus icon, but yeah, this is the new ranks. The way it works is you now have seasons, like in any other competitive video game. This season lasts from now, today, to October the 8th. And everyone starts in Obscurus, okay? You're gonna play placement matches, and after you play 7, is it 7? It's 9. After you play 9 placement matches, you will get put in a rank, okay? There is a soft reset every season. What a soft reset means is you won't lose all your rank. The game kind of knows what rank you were before, but it's a fresh start for you to get to a rank you think you belong every time. The catch is, you can only rank up to Oracle after placements, okay? So even if you're the best player in the game, rank 1 in the world, the maximum you can get is Oracle 6, the highest Oracle rank, after placements, and then after you have to grind. And the grind changed as well. So you will now see how many points you gain or lose after every single match. So there's rank points, and after every game you will see how many points you gain, how many points you lose. This is mostly based on win-loss from what they're saying here, but it can change. If you were expected to win the game, you might get some, like a bit less rating. If you had an uphill match and the game was really hard, you might get more rating. And it is here confirmed that win streaks also matter, because win streaks are mentioned, which means if you're on a win streak, you will gain a lot of rank fast, whereas if you're on a loss streak, you will probably lose a lot of rank fast, okay? Every sub-rank needs 1,000 rank points, which means it's 4 games per rank on average. And I've been asking for this for a while. A lot of you guys were probably stuck at a rank and it felt like it didn't change after 10, 20 games. This is sick, okay? That means every sub-rank, 4 wins and you're in the next rank, right? Or 4 losses and you rank down. The only hard thresholds are when you go into a big new rank. So they mention here Mystic to Ritualist. It requires 2,000, so 8 wins, okay? So if you were, let's say, Oracle, and you want to get to Phantom, you need basically 8 wins to climb, okay? Overall, I think this is going to make climbing and dropping faster. Again, because most ranks, 4 games, 4 wins or losses, and you are in a new rank, okay? In other news, there is basically draft in the game, okay? So they've changed the way ranks work. You can now queue unranked and ranked, okay? We've been asking this for ages. You can now queue with as many people, with as many of your friends or enemies as you like. In unranked, you can stack up to 6 people, but it will not affect your rank. You can practice new heroes. This is a sick change. For ranked, you need to unlock the heroes you play, okay? You need to have at least 15 wins in the unranked mode to be allowed to play in the ranked mode, okay? So for me, this is my roster, and I can select any of these heroes, and for the picking, it's the exact same thing as before. You have to pick at least 3. There is a catch though. Once you go into the game, you will be in a pre-match lobby, and in the pre-match lobby, you can change your character, right? So the issue was, until now, is sometimes you had too many carries on the team. Sometimes you had too many tanks on the team. Sometimes you had too many supports. You can select your heroes, but you're allowed to change. Now you might say, but Metro, that's gonna encourage counter-picking. The catch is you cannot see what the enemy changes to, right? So you can swap if your team needs like another tank, but you cannot like counter-pick. You can counter-pick the initial enemy team comp, but you can't counter-pick after because you won't see what they have, okay? So it's a soft, I wanna say, draft. Plus, you can now ban 3 heroes. Sorry, you've only banned 1, but there's 3 banned heroes per... Why is so they happen? You can now, there's going to be 3 banned heroes per match if you play, okay? So that's the biggest changes. Already really, really sick. But there's more. We do have, after the hero select screen, after this, we do have changes to abandons and penalties. A lot of you might enjoy this, okay? So, if you have a teammate that abandons now at 5 minutes, you can leave and you will not lose any points, even after 5 minutes. The enemy team will still be awarded a win, so they will still gain rank, but if you have a teammate that leaves after 5 minutes, you can leave without getting any penalty, okay? Yeah. This is like a really good change. It punishes people that abandon more, and it rewards people that play out the game. You can still get the win, by the way. So if one of your teammates abandon and you play a 5v6 and you win, you still get the win. It just won't lower, like it won't give you a loss, basically. Leaderboards have been updated. You need more games to be on the leaderboards. It's small changes. And I think it's important to mention, there is a rollout, and it starts now, and it will be rocky because, again, most people are obscurus, right? And a lot of people won't have all the heroes they want unlocked. So there won't be as many good matches. So the queue times might be longer. The games might be worse at the start, but in the long run, these changes are all amazing. Like, I really like what they did with the...
YouTube, this is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Yoshi has finally took his head out his ass and fixed matchmaking. Remember to subscribe and like the video.
Who's that voice?
Drop by Twitch to hang out. Rat gang, rat gang.
The new rank, Acolyte, Rat Gang, actually. I mean, if you want to be the Rat King, I guess Acolyte is good. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty fucking sick overall. I don't know, they cooked with this. Like, I didn't think we would get a draft mode, but it's kind of a draft light mode. You can fix your team comp if it's shit. Stacking, by the way, there is one downside if you want to play ranked. You can only stack with a maximum of one other person, and that other person has to be very close to you in rank, okay? So no more 6 stacking in ranked, which is a good thing, because 6 stacking was not balanced. If you want to play with your friends, you play unranked, right? No more boosting. The person you're playing with, your duo, needs to be very close to you in rank. It's 3 sub-ranks for Eternus, and 1 major rank for anyone else, right? So if you are Sentinel, you are allowed to queue with your Acolyte friend or your Mystic friend, but you cannot queue with your Seeker friend or Ritualist friend. And if you are Eternus, you can only queue plus minus 3 ranks, sub-ranks, that is, okay? So if you're Eternus 3, you can't even queue with Eternus 6. Eternus 5 should be the highest. I still think stacking in general shouldn't be a thing in rank because it's really imbalanced, right? Like, especially in high rank. 2 pro players stacking in Eternus 6 is insane. But I think this is a really good thing. You can still... Chat is saying, oh, no more fun. But, like, you can play standard with your friends. It won't matter, right? It's really good. You play unranked with your friends. And if you want to play ranked, you gotta play with people of your skill level.
How does it feel being one of the people?
Yeah, that also means, by the way, because Oracle is the highest rank anyone can get, okay? So if you were Phantom, Ascendant, or Eternus before... You will place Oracle after your 9 placement matches. I will place Oracle. Better get your screenshots out because my way through is going to be very quick. 1 game in and out. That's my plan. I'm not trying to stay in Oracle for too long. But for the hate watchers, you know, it's going to be fun to watch. Some people think I'm boosted. Let's see. We have to get back to Eternus. And I think it's sick. This is going to, again, happen every season. So we will get a soft reset every few months. Which means if you had, like, took a long break, you can come back, you know, have some easier matches. Or... you can improve every season. At the end of the season, your rank will be saved, your highest rank, just like in Overwatch, right? So if you peaked Eternus, let's say, it will show in your profile after the season, / in the hideout, right here. So this is really, really sick. I mean, I thought it was going to be smaller than it is. What is this? This is so cool. Yeah, so first impressions, absolutely amazing. I'm going to grind this now. We're going to calibrate down to Initiate, or hopefully Eternus. And yeah, you let me know what you think. And yeah, until next time. See you, friends. Bye-bye.